I have never seen any other God than the God that I serve, because my God has been always very faithful to my life. He's given me the opportunity to serve Him in all levels. Whether I am at the top or I'm at the bottom, still He has remained to be my God. And when you walk in the wilderness, you realize that there are a lot of things that you go through. But the wilderness is a place where you come to your senses and understand who you are, appreciate exactly what God has made in your life. And by that one, you realize that as you go along that, you are developing a character, a virtue that will have to propel you. It is just like fuel in a motorbike or a motorcycle or in a vehicle, that once you have the fuel, then the vehicle have to move. So when you are at the wilderness, that is the position where God wants you to realize, to come to your senses and be yourself, not just a photocopy, not emulating what other people do, but you come to your senses and say that this is exactly what I want to do in my life. And therefore, as you sit down and look at that, you will be able to achieve that particular objective that you are looking for. So the wilderness is very important. Moses was in the wilderness for 40 days. Those 40 days made Moses to realize what God had planned for him. It is when he came to his senses and knew that for sure that time that God saved him, he was in the Pharaoh's house, and how he escaped from the Pharaoh's house, still he came to understand that God had a purpose for his life. So don't cry so loud when you are in the wilderness, because the wilderness is preparing you for the best things that are going to come. They will be reminding you what you are supposed to do and what you have not done. They will be also in a position to make you appreciate other people, because these days you realize that people have climbed at the top, and once they reach at the top, the first thing that they do is to destroy that particular ladder that made them to go up, so that the other people never come. And by that, you are creating an highland for yourself. And when you create an highland for yourself, you are just digging your own grave that you will get to go into. Because when you will need help, there will be no any individual that will have to climb and come and reach you so that he can give you that help that you need. So be in a position to create more ladders as you climb up, and for that you'll be able to be in a position to stay a good life. I want to start on the issue of curing pressure without medicine, without herbs, but is a matter of talking. I'm developing that particular program, and very soon I'll be running it out, that you can be able to be very healthy without necessarily even doing some exercises. You just sit down, but you only have to engage your mental to be very good and be sober, and I'll be talking about it when time comes. I have run through this, and I thank God. Not that I don't go through troubles, not that I don't go through hardships, not that I all enjoy the things. No, even when you eat a lot of honey will have to come out if you are not very careful. And it is also said that a bed of roses do not lack thorns in them. And therefore, I understand. God has given me an opportunity. He has risen me from very humble background, remembering those early ages of 1985, 86 there as a street boy. I did know that one day I'll come out of the street boy and be what I am right now. But a good person came along my way, and he did what I am. And that is why I want to give back to the society. I have done it, but I haven't reached the point that I want. So very soon I'm going to run a program that is going to be very educative, both to the parent, to the married, to unmarried, to the children and all that. But follow me and find out what will be there that I'll be going to offer. I always pray for you people, that you are very special to my life. And I know that if I lack such like people around me, then I'll be nonsense. I'll be nothing before people, because I don't want just to amass everything for myself, but I want to give it out. I want to practice what we call broadcasting. And I know in the Bible it is clearly indicated that as the broadcasting method of planting is there are those that will fall on the rock, there are those that will fall on the way. But what I am so much interested in, that God will have to provide that particular soil, that when I broadcast my seeds, they will have to germinate. They will get good soils, germinate and bear fruits. That is my objective that I'm running. And I believe that I'll be able to do it through Him who gives me the power to do the same thing. Thank you very much, and I pray for you. May God help you in each and everything that you do.